Today's essay is a ham, a plan, and a BLT. First of all, I want to say Happy Easter Sunday. If you're reading this or listening to this, thank you. I hope you've had the kind of weekend where you laugh a lot, eat something that makes you feel slightly guilty, and don't get into a fight about parking. Here we go. We had plans yesterday, a whole Saturday's worth. And after a week of sitting at my desk working, it was nice to get out. The itinerary, grocery store, honey-baked ham, which usually feels like you're walking into battle, but this year was surprisingly chill. Then, just enough cleaning to convince ourselves that we're tidy people, dinner with a friend, and Harry Potter and the Cursed Child at the Pantages. The name of the show hit me. Cursed Child? I mean, same. But who among us hasn't felt cursed at some point, right? Before all of that, though, Matlock. Have you been watching the new Matlock? Kathy Bates is in it, and honestly, I'd watch her narrate a YouTube tutorial on how to make toast. We were halfway through the episode when my stomach started sending messages to my brain, like, hey, feed me now or unleash the hangry Ron monster. I glanced at the map app on my phone. Honey-baked ham, was that one word or two? I never know. Either way, it was 3 minutes away from a sandwich shop, Capriotti's. A plan began hatching in my mind. Yes, Easter egg pun intended. I want to talk to you about something, I said to Tim, keeping it vague enough to sound ominous. What if after this, we do our errands and pick up sandwiches from Capriotti's? They're close to honey-baked ham. He said, yeah, relatively. And I said, they're 3 minutes apart. I mapped it out. I don't plan things, but when I do, I expect applause. Capriotti's is one of those places that puts calories on the menu. Why do they do that? Is shame part of their marketing strategy? I'm never getting the kale wrap, no matter how hard you try to convince me that that's the best. Still, I picked one of the least offensive options, the BLT. I asked for extra mayo and was relieved that they didn't list the calories for that decision. We went to the grocery store first, which confused me because my brain had assumed ham came before produce. But Tim's the planner. I just follow the cart. After groceries, sandwiches, and ham, we finally got home. Besides one rogue tomato slice making a run for it, my BLT was glorious. Crispy bacon, no food regret. Well, not until later. Our friend brought donuts for dessert, and I reheated some chicken tetrazzini I'd frozen. It tasted like joy. On the walk from the car to the theater, which I was convinced was at least a semi-respectable workout, our friend brought up cookies. She has a thing for them, and I respect it. We were talking cookies, and my brain went straight to Panera Bread. I'm a proud member of their Sip Club, or as we call it in this house, the Sip Club, because we're very serious people. Have you ever had the kitchen sink cookie at Panera? I asked. She nodded. Yeah, but have you ever looked up the calories? 800, I said. But we usually split it. She smirked. You realize that's still 400 calories, right? Yes. Yes, I did. I didn't want to realize it, but I did. Calories are much like X's. They are best left ungoogled. Ignorance is bliss. Until diabetes.